There we go. That was quick. She just popped out a baby. And it's ready to get up, get to work. It's a huge bull calf. You want to get in on this, Claire? He hasn't been out for 2 minutes and he's trying to get it back up. So, stand up. Well, good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. I'm just headed out here to go get the cows. It's an awfully foggy morning. Well, we're on baby lookout again this morning. We had one calf born, a bull calf, yesterday morning from Renew. One of the projects I hope to get to today is mowing down. I don't know how well it shows up, but this is all thistle in here. The cows have eaten what they want for grass, but there's a lot of thistle. Come on, let's go. Come on, get up. Well, still no baby. That there is Cashel. Ha. Get up, let's go. Good girl, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. After milking, I hope to hook up the mower and come in and kind of mow this all down. There's a ton of weeds in here. They're almost as tall as I am. So we're going to try and mow it down and get them before they go to seed. So we have quite a few other projects I want to try and get done also today. We're going to pour concrete tomorrow morning, so I have some form work that I need to get done for that. Come on, buddy, let's go. Get up, let's go. Let's go, come on, get up. Come on, get up, let's go. Come on, Penny. Well, the cows finally made it down here. I'll show you what they're grazing on. This is some really nice pasture. There's some really nice grass in here. They've got plenty to eat, some shade, water. It's going to be another really hot day today. So I'm going to head off today and mow our pasture, which actually happens to be just on the opposite side of the driveway of where the cows are right now. Cows are there. This is the next paddock in rotation. We're going to get out and mow down a bunch of that thistle. Geez, some of it's 5-6 feet tall. I'll show you what it looks like after we mow it. So that field out there, I had mowed down just about 3 weeks ago now, and it's coming back. The grass is probably at least a foot tall out there. That'll be in the next rotation. So this is the paddock they're on today. We'll probably put them out onto one of those paddocks, move them through, and then they'll head off into the back field. So by mowing these paddocks down, it actually gets rid of all the weeds, the undesirable grass that the cows won't eat, composts it back into the ground. So, and then it leaves a really nice, even layer of grass. When they go out onto that, they do much better than if the grass is all over the place. Tall stuff, short stuff. They like it all to be younger grass. But before I get off mowing here and clipping this paddock, I need to get up and I've got a little bit of work to do to form up some concrete. We have a concrete delivery coming tomorrow morning. All right, well, we're back at it this afternoon. It's been a little while since I got done milking. Thought I would show you what we're up to and where we're gonna pour our concrete and what we're doing here. See, I've been scraping up all the old hay and muck here. So we're gonna scrape everything down, get it all prepped and form it up. We're gonna extend this concrete slab at 6 feet wide here. We're gonna extend it all the way down there. So this concrete project all got started because we need to pour another concrete pad over here for our walk-in freezer. We have a new freezer that we're gonna put up here soon, I hope. Figured if we're gonna pour concrete, we might as well get as many projects done as we can here. So this here is where our new walk-in freezer is going to go. So I've already started to form this up. Had to move that shed out of the way. Going to pour a 12-foot by 16-foot concrete pad here. The cooler's not going to take up that whole part. It's just going to take up the corner over there. The compressor will probably sit over here. I've got some rebar to put in, and we're going to insulate that slab where the freezer's going to go. We're going to insulate underneath it before we pour concrete. So it's quite a bit of work to be done. So we got to get to it. All right, well there it is. It's all formed up. Got everything all leveled out. It looks good. You might be looking at that big opening there and wondering what's going to keep the concrete from going straight over there. I have a plan, but it's going to require a trip to the lumber yard to go get some material. So what I plan on doing with this opening here is I'm actually going to put cinder block across the opening. I'm going to do 2 courses high so the cows can reach over it, but not have the feed actually wind up going into the cow barn. So I'm going to have to run to the lumber yard, go pick up some block, try and get it laid in there tonight and have it dried before we pour concrete in the morning. All right, just taking a break from concrete forms. I just got a call that there is a cow with toes sticking out, so I have a baby on the way. It's Cashel, a heifer, so we're going to run down and check on her here. I just sent Heather up to the house to go get some our chains to pull the calf. Seems to be a big one. She's just a first calf heifer, so probably going to need some assistance here. She's going to grab a halter so we can tie her up, maybe to a tree there. See if we can get the calf out. It's awfully big feet. And she's just a small heifer, so hopefully this goes okay.
Okay, Cashel. Did the hard part. Now you just gotta stand up. And you are just a big boy. Look at how fat your head is. You're a poor mama. You're a poor mama. Oh, a poor mama. Yeah. Do you see it? Do you see the baby? Go see the baby. Go see the baby. Come on, girl.
All right, girl, get up. Time to get up.
You can do it.
Good girl.
There you
That's
go. Good job.
Good job.
Good girl.
Looks like, is that what caused all this pain? Oh my God.
Go see that baby. Good mama. She's like, oof. Yes, you're a good girl. He is so big. This is true. That's cold. How about November? Still kind of warm, no flies.
All right, now we can get back to the concrete. That calf that was born out of Cashel was a bull calf. So mom and baby are doing good. They're out on pasture. I hit them with a little bit of fly spray to keep the bugs off them, flies from bothering them so bad. Now we're gonna head back and finish up our concrete job here. I managed to get the slab all formed up here. I got all my foam down, rebar in, so I think this is ready to pour tomorrow. So we only insulated half the slab. This is where the walk-in cooler is actually going to go. The rest is just exposed concrete, so I didn't think there's any point in insulating that. We're just trying to keep the, this has an insulated floor in the walk-in cooler too, so. But there it is, ready for concrete tomorrow morning. Need to get off and feed the calves now. Need to still run to Home Depot, pick up some cement block. It's gonna be a long night. Oh yeah, and I should run out and check on Cashel and her baby here. Make sure they're doing good. So I don't know if I actually explained earlier, but we tried, all the cows were down the end of the driveway. Cashel, the heifer here, would not stand still. We tried putting a rope on her to tie her off to a tree to pull that calf. She kept getting up, wandering away, wouldn't stay put. So we wound up bringing all the cows up, and I was actually going to bring her into the barn, and she finally got tired and laid down, and we could pull the calf out here on pasture. But she's up and the baby looks good here. What do you think, girl, huh? Well, they look both very healthy and happy, so we're going to leave them there. They both look tired also. They've been through a lot today. So I've got to get off, go run to the hardware store, lumber yard, go pick up some materials for tonight so I can continue to work. We're back at it this morning. Got a little bit of block work to do before the concrete truck shows up, so we're going to get started on that. Joe, buddy. Alright, so the plan here is to put 2 courses of cinder blocks. We're going to go 2 high, right straight across this opening, and then when we pour our concrete slab, like the one down there, it's going to come right into the side of it. What I'm going to do is drill into the slab and put some pieces of rebar to pin it in. And then when we pour the concrete here, we're actually going to fill the block at the same time. Alright, well there it is. I've got all the block in here, and we're going to actually fill the center of it with concrete when the truck gets here. So I have a feeling this is probably going to get comments about it's not the proper way to do it. What I used was construction adhesive to glue the blocks together. I've done this a lot in the past, and it works really well as long as you don't have to go too high. So we're only doing 2 blocks high, and then we're filling it with concrete. So really this just has to, the glue has to hold it in place just long enough to fill it, and then it really can't go anywhere. So the joints are staggered, so when you fill this one here, it'll actually ties into the lower block also. So it really can't go anywhere once it's poured full. There is a downside to using the glue though, is you normally when you use the mortar you can level the blocks, which you really can't do with the glue. It's just pretty much it is where it is. So, but fortunately this slab was nice and level, so is the block, and it's on a cow barn, so you know, we're not going to get too fussy here. Well, the concrete truck is actually on its way a bit early, so we're going to get this cleaned up here. I've got a panel up here, so the barn is full of calves at the moment. The last thing I need is one getting out while we're pouring concrete. All right, well, it's been an hour or so since we finished pouring the concrete, and I thought I'd show you how it came out. Do not step in that concrete. Don't you get up on there. No, hey, no. No, stay off the concrete. So there it is. It's not a perfect finish, but it's actually starting to set up pretty good. It's right here in the sun, and it is incredibly hot out today, so. This is going to have a walk-in cooler that actually sits on top of it. There's an insulated floor that goes below the walk-in cooler, so all that needs to be is just a base for it to sit on. Dude, Moose, get off the concrete. Get over here, come on. Jeez, I guess it's dry. No, he left little prints there. Oh well. You can't help yourself, can ya? Stay off the concrete. We'll go check out the concrete that I poured in the feed alley here, and that actually was the last pour, and it's not quite set up yet. I'm still working on it, and we need to smooth that off a bit better than the one under the cooler. This one here, we're actually gonna, you can see it's, hey, no, Moose, get over here. Come on, buddy. Get off that. Dude, really? I've got more work to do now. Anyway, like I was saying, this is a little bit rougher. We ran out of concrete here. I cut it very close, so we actually had to add some rocks at the end, but we're gonna get in here and trowel this out and smooth it out. Obviously it's still not dry. Well, while I'm waiting on the concrete to dry and to get in there and finish it a little bit better, I've got to get off, and we've been mowing around the farm today, the lawn, not the hay field. We have a camera crew, video crew coming tomorrow, or for the next 2 days actually. So we're trying to pretty the place up. All right, well, I'm actually using the pump that I did in a couple videos back. It works awesome. The only trouble is it pumps awfully fast for a little 1 gallon tank on a lawnmower. all fueled up. I think that was about 1 liter. 16 liters so far. Let's reset it. There we go, back to 0. Got the battery on here. Need to do something a little bit different than the ratchet strap, but I'd actually envisioned putting a bracket of some sort on there, but all right, now just to head out and mow some grass. I think we're supposed to do interviews after lunch.
Heather Donahue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like essential.
This way. And back a little bit. Just tell me, one thing is just I need a line from Doug is there's always something to do on a farm.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and say that.
Okay, this. I thought there was more to this. There's always something to do on a farm.
And I was looking at the footage last night. Everything was great, by the way. But we talked about bringing the cows in. Like, is there anything else in the farm that we have? Oh, let's talk about the, you know, we have to, what do you have to do when you go to the farmer's market?
So when we go to farmer's market, we have to prep all the product first. Got to get it into the packaging that's appropriate, and then we load everything into the refrigerated truck.
So, you know, I know you guys have both done a few things in life, but could you see yourselves doing anything else, or what's the deal? Like, tell me about that.
I don't think there's anything I'd rather be doing than farming.
I love the farm, so yeah, won't ever do anything different.
It'd be really hard to go back to a 9-to-5 job.
Got it.
Well, it is the end of the week now. It's been a long week. I've just come down to do yet another baby check. So we're expecting our 3rd baby in 1 week. Juliet is due to have a calf here soon, I think. And she's waiting here at the fence, so I don't have far to go here. So Juliet here is another heifer. First calf heifer. She's never had a calf before. I tell you, I don't know if you can see it or not. What are you sticking your tongue out about? You gonna have a baby? She has got quite the udder on her, and she was actually leaking milk on the way down here to the pasture this morning, which is always a good sign. Actually, I don't know if I'll catch it or not, but she actually starts leaking milk every so often here. She's dripping milk. Her tendons on the back there are also sunk right down, and she's standing alone away from all the other cows. That's 3 really good signs that a baby is on its way. Well, I'm gonna have to get up a few times tonight and go check on her. I don't think she's actually gonna have a calf anytime real close, but it's gonna come tonight for sure. All right, well, I thought I would bring you out here and show you the pasture that I mowed down earlier this week. It's looking really good. The weeds are all knocked back. So this here was that area where it was all really tall thistle, a bunch of other weeds also in here. And we've mowed it all down. So there's one of the really tall thistle plants. That was probably 3.5, 4 feet tall. It's mowed down. There was no seed head, so that is now not going to grow back. There's a little bit of burdock there that didn't get completely knocked back, which is just fine. The cows actually will eat it when it's really small. So next time we graze the cows here, they'll probably come in to eat these leaves right off it, and then it'll die. Well, it's been quite the long week, and it's been quite the productive week. We managed to have 2 calves born. We've got some concrete poured. That was a 6-yard pour, so we had the 2 separate pads there. Got that all taken care of. We managed to get all this pasture clipped down, so all the weeds are now gone, which is really nice to see. Oh yeah, and we had a video crew come out. So there was a few guys that came out, did a bunch of video on 2 separate days. We'll talk more about that later, and you'll get a chance to see what the actual video was about and the company they were with. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch them work through the process of actually videoing what we do throughout the day on the farm. Old Juliet there really wants to have a calf. She's standing all alone. The rest of the cows are way off out front in the pasture. It's going to be soon. All right, well, it has been quite the productive week here on the farm, but that is going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm, and we will see you next time. There is absolutely going to be a new baby in the next video also. Juliet is just about ready to push a calf out.